Hey you guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing the Ardell DIY lash extension kit. And it comes with a little lash adhesive and a remover and some tweezers and then the pack of long, medium, and short individual lashes. Here's the lash adhesive and the tweezers and the pack again close up. We're going to start with the long individual lashes. We're going to try to put some of the adhesive on the foil like the instructions stated, only it was really hard to get it out, so I ended up having to use a toothpick and scrape some of it out onto the foil. So I'm just dipping in the lashes and applying them. I'm going to start on the outer corners and work my way in. I've never had lash extensions before, so it's very interesting. So I'm just trying to apply them right now, and I've never even applied the individual false eyelashes before, like just the regular ones that you take off at the end of the day. So there's a lot of trial and error to be able to apply these lashes. I felt like they didn't really stick at first, but I think that was just my fault. I don't think I was putting enough of the adhesive on the actual lashes. So I just kind of had to keep dipping back in it and just applying them as I go. So I'm doing just long lashes in the outer corners first because I want to build, I don't want to just have long eyelashes throughout the whole lid. I want to gradually get smaller in the lash size, so I'm just applying a few of the long lashes on the outer corners. And I noticed that it helps after you've placed it and you've got it where you want it to be. It helps to kind of press down on them with the actual tweezers. And when I say press down, I don't mean like actually press down really hard, but just kind of move them down so you don't have it right on your lash band. And now I am putting some of the mediums towards the center and doing the same thing. We're just repeating it. So we're just gonna do a couple of those, a few of them, and then we're going to be moving to the small ones. But I did find it easier to kind of press them down and blend them to your natural lashes, because you don't want to actually apply the glue to your actual eyelid. You just kind of want to press them down on your eyelashes, if that makes any sense. You still are touching the very corner of your eyelid, but now we are just applying the last of the small inner corner lashes. And so far the application, just after a few mistakes and a few bad tries, it was kind of hard to get the hang of, but after a couple of tries and not losing my patience, it wasn't that bad. So now we're gonna start on our other eye, and we're fast forwarding through these because it's just the same thing. We're just starting large, medium, and then small. I believe I used 6 large ones on the outer corners, 2 mediums, and I believe 4 smalls on the inner corner. I know that sounds like a lot, but the actual individual lashes themselves are actually very small, very thin. So it sounds like a lot, but it was how many I needed for my eye. Of course, everyone will need different amounts. I did drop 2 of them, 1 small and 1 large, so I was down on them. But I was just trying to get the hang of holding them with the little tweezers. But yeah, so the application got easier whenever I went to my other eye. I guess after having, done the first one, you kind of figure out the way the easiest way for you to apply them. So we're just applying the rest of them down, and like I said, you just kind of move them down and blend them with your natural lashes. You want them to look natural. You don't want to see the individual little ends of it where you can see, you know, that you just kind of glue them on yourself. The lashes of these extensions, they don't look very natural, but from far away they're not very thick, they're not very dark, so they do look a little natural from far away. But when you get up close, of course, people will be able to tell that that's not your real lashes, but that is fine. I think they look really well. I'm just pressing down on them now to show y'all what they look like and how I got them applied on my eye. So now we are going back in with some more mediums, and as y'all just saw, I ended up finding it better to just tip over the little lash adhesive, and it doesn't actually spill out. It holds into it really, it holds in the adhesive really well. So I would just flip it over and dip the end of that eyelash extension, and I found that that was better, and you get a lot more glue on it. You don't want a bunch of it, but it gets enough of it. So that is what they look like. I went in and filled in with some mediums and just filled in some kind of spots where I felt like there's just a big gap between them. So that's what they look like. I like them a lot. I'm just curious to see how they wear. They dried well. They feel very light. You almost can't even tell you have them on. And I think that glue dried really well. The glue didn't dry hard or anything. So I'm just brushing through them right now, or running through them, so y'all can see that they are not budging. They are dry and they are set in place. Yes. So they look really well. I like them a lot. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.